It is health that is real wealth and not pieces of gold and silver. Mahatma Gandhi. Unfortunately, that is not what big pharmaceutical companies think when they produce endless types of drugs meant to decrease the population of the world rather than helping it survive and thrive. More than 500,000 Americans have annual prescription drug costs of more than $50,000, according to a recent study. That is roughly the population of a city approaching the size of Boston, spending more than the median household income in the United States on medicine each year. Blood pressure medications were most commonly taken by both the highest cost group and the general population, while drugs for hepatitis C and cancer were overrepresented among super spenders. In this short presentation, I'm going to reveal the secret of living a healthy life without the use of drugs or expensive treatments and therapies. Big pharmaceutical companies have struggled to diminish the importance of natural remedies, which have been used for centuries, long before powerful companies have decided to take advantage of people's health and earn as much as possible. Put away those expensive pills that not only cost a fortune, but poison us day by day without us even knowing. Headaches, joint pain or arthritis, constant cold or fever, constipation, high blood pressure, and many other symptoms. In case you've had any of these health problems among many others, and no drugs or treatments seem to work, you will now discover the secret to putting an end to all of your health issues, just by knowing a few simple but essential secrets that have been used for centuries. As impossible as it may sound, thousands of people just like you have managed to reverse serious health conditions using cheap and incredibly effective remedies found in their own kitchen. Watch this presentation to the end and find out how to quickly and easily hack your body's natural defense mechanism. Hi, my name is Jeff Curtis. I'm 37 years old and I'm from Wichita, Kansas. Ever since I can remember, I've always been a sickly person. And trust me, I've tried all the possibilities and solutions for my problems, and even though I felt better for a while, my health issues were always coming back. Pills, treatments, diets, these have become a common habit in my miserable life. I reached that stage in life where going to work was necessary only for covering my medication cost. Well, this was not the type of life I was hoping for, and my family doesn't deserve to live this way, having to watch over me and sacrifice their earnings so that I could be healthy for just a little while. I felt useless, like I was a burden to everyone around me. My poor wife even intended to leave me simply because it was impossible for her to cope with my unbearable changing moods. Lack of money, and inability to be the man that I used to be. I had to bear this situation for more than 10 years, until I met a good old friend of mine who has been living most of his life in Asia. I have, obviously, told him about all of my problems, about all those years that I was struggling with pain, my lack of energy, and several health issues that I'd rather not think about. He listened carefully and sat in silence for a few minutes. Then he nodded and whispered to me, "The problem is that pharmaceutical products nowadays are not meant to cure our health problems or treat the cause of our issues. They are only meant to sell products that cover the symptoms." I had never thought about that before. And you know what? He was absolutely right. This is exactly why I have always felt better for a few days and then went back to the same symptoms. The symptoms were covered and not cured.
I have taken a lot of things that are controversial, and if I keep doing that, one day something will kill me.
Out of hope, they all feel conventional medicine has failed them.
The medication that I've been taking is just masking the pain rather than fixing the problem.
I was really lightheaded and I just felt really nauseous all the time.
After all, this could affect you. Are prescription drugs always the answer? Or is modern medicine killing you?
My friend Ron then told me about this fantastic adventure he experienced while living in Asia and all the incredible health secrets he was privileged to learn from those people. It's been well known for a millennia that people have healed with herbal or even animal-derived remedies using knowledge handed down throughout the generations. In Africa, Asia, Latin America, and the Middle East, 70 to 95% of the population still uses traditional medicine for primary health care. And some 100 million people are believed to use traditional complementary or even herbal medicine in European Union alone, as high as 90% of the population in some countries. Perhaps the most striking difference between traditional and modern medicines is the legal protection given to knowledge. Traditional practitioners have historically shared their knowledge and experience freely, defining open access before the term even existed. Modern medicine, on the other hand, has stringent intellectual property laws and a highly evolved protective patenting system. Ron also told me that all my health problems could easily be taken care of only by knowing a few simple tricks used in traditional medicine. Herbs, spices, fruits, and vegetables, carefully combined, can have miraculous effects upon a human's health and well-being. There was obviously something he wasn't telling me, so I insisted in him telling me something that could help me recover from my never-ending sickness. At first, he refused and kept telling me that he shouldn't have said anything. But then he looked me straight in the eyes and told me with a low voice, "People deserve to be shared the wisdom of the ancestors, their knowledge and practices that have been used long before modern medicine even existed." For the next couple of days, I had no sign from him and lost all hopes that he would ever talk to me again. But then the phone rang. And on the other end was Ron, telling me that he had prepared a generous journal containing all the information I needed to get back on track and start living my life again. I carefully listened to his advice and followed all the instructions given, and even started enjoying preparing all those amazing meals and drinks. No one believed that I could change anything just by mixing some herbs and foods, and told me I was delirious to expect that it would ever work. 3 weeks later, there I was, filled with energy and joy, not whining about body aches or lack of energy. My heart rate seriously improved, and all of these without taking a single pill. When I told my doctor about my amazing recovery, he kept saying the chronic pain just doesn't go away and that it wasn't possible. But all the test results showed the contrary. It was possible. Soon, all my friends and acquaintances have noticed my unexpected comeback into the real world, and they were all curious to know what has happened. Some of them even insisted on me giving them a few tips for treating various ailments. It didn't bother me sharing the information with them, and soon came the results. High blood pressure is not something you can joke about, and it takes years to see any improvements in the best possible scenario. But thanks to your homemade remedies, I started to feel better in just a couple of weeks, using no drugs whatsoever. Thank you, Jeff. I can't wait to share this with my friends. Robert S. of Springfield, Illinois. I've been using medications for a long period of time because my blood sugar levels always ran out of control. I've always wanted to stop this insane dependence on drugs, and you made it possible. Thank you. Georgiana, Newport, Rhode Island. That is when I started to think about all those people struggling with illnesses and spending all their earnings on drugs that would never cure their ailments. It was high time that people found out about the ancient secrets and forget about all the poisoning drugs sold in stores. After talking to Ron and telling him about my intentions, although he resisted at first, he then agreed to share all the information with the rest of the world. We transformed his journal into an easy-to-follow guide, offering all the information needed and step-by-step instructions into recovering your health back. We packed it into an ebook that can easily be accessed from your computer, tablet, or smartphone, or downloaded and even printed so that you can offer it to a loved one. We named it Homemade Cures and Remedies. The reason why this guide can help you is that there are several cases of serious illnesses throughout the world that have been cured using cheap and easy-to-follow home remedies based on traditional medicine. A flavored tea, a delicious smoothie, or a nice-smelling herb paste. These are just a few of the various homemade remedies you can prepare on your own and enjoy satisfying results. Home remedies have become increasingly popular as the expense and hassle of conventional medicine continues to rise. Beyond the convenience, home remedies have found favor with a public that wants to take a more holistic approach to its ailments. Today, herbs are catching a lot of attention due to their very nature of curing. Simple, no side effects, no chemicals, inexpensive, plus the ability of being able to cure yourself. This trend for resorting to home remedies is not new. In fact, they have their origin in ancient times. Natural remedies can be used to efficiently treat a range of ailments through correct and regular usage. Whether it's to boost your child's immune system, combat fever, preventing or avoiding hair loss, treating persistent acne or dandruff, treating aches, pains, cuts and burns, managing the aging process, and many more. I have learned on my own that modern medicine is far from being the solution that you're looking for, which is why I've resorted into these cheap and super effective homemade cures. People deserve to know the truth, and they deserve to live their lives to the fullest, and I'm ready to help them out. This is exactly why I'm not going to ask for an enormous investment, but an affordable price only meant to cover the distribution and maintenance cost of this website. You will be able to get the entire guide, step-by-step instructions, everything, for the small and 100% risk-free investment of just $24.99. To get started, simply click the Add to Cart button you see right below this presentation, and you will be taken to the secure checkout page that I've set up. Then enter your information, submit the order, and you will be given immediate access to the entire Homemade Cures and Remedies guide through the special members-only website. Plus, your small and life-changing investment today will be covered by a full 60-day money-back guarantee. Here's how it works. You simply say maybe to the Homemade Cures and Remedies today by clicking the Add to Cart button below now and start using all the secret health tips and homemade cures listed inside the guide. Feel free to share it with your friends and your loved ones. And if anyone who uses it doesn't start seeing results expected or simply is not satisfied with the product, you simply send me an email using the address I will give you in the members-only area, and I will immediately refund your entire investment with no questions asked. Take advantage of this great opportunity today and become one of the over 76,000 people who have already used this amazing program and reported incredible results in less than 2 weeks. You will still have 60 days to decide whether or not the Homemade Cures and Remedies Healing Guide is for you. I am taking all of the risk here. It's up to you whether you decide to give this opportunity a chance, but you'll have to act quickly. Pharmaceutical companies are not quite delighted with me making this website, and it's only a matter of time until they force me to shut it down. There's a lot of money involved, and they're not going to risk it. Stop being a puppet for the big greedy companies whose only plan is to take advantage of our health problems. Make the stand now and take your life into your own hands, just like our ancestors did. To get started, simply click the Add to Cart button below. Do it right now and become the master of your own life. Solve all your health problems and live a long and happy life together with your loved ones. You have nothing to lose, but so much to gain.